What up, what up? RapGrid Radio, we are back. Episode number 4. Sonny Bam, Wavy Davy.
Shit, it's Drect.
What
know
up,
what I'm saying?
Direct? Is it Direct? Direct?
Yo, why do people...
I know what it is, but I'm just wondering if, people still say
Wavy
it wrong.
Davy.
I like Wavy Davy personally.
Yeah, I like Wavy Davy too, but people know me as Drect.
Yeah, but fuck all that bullshit. We got the homie in there, bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking NY to A-Town.
Mm-hmm.
You already know that. Nah. Maybe that's the wrong. Maybe that's the wrong.
Why you peg him with the
my
wrong
bad,
Don
my
slogan?
bad, bruh.
Yo, that's wild
Say
disrespectful.
John the dinner and nine.
Okay. I gotta get my slogans correct. That's what's up. So we got John in this bitch.
Yo,
what up, bruh?
What's good? How y'all fellas
You
doing?
good?
We good, man.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
John, how are you doing as a person, man? How you doing lately? You all right?
I'm alright. Life could always be better, but
Could always be worse though.
Exactly.
A lot worse in the scheme of
look
things.
Like you.
This motherfucker rolled up in here with the
That's
Colonel
bad.
Mustard
I'm just
pants,
saying, dog.
trying to hate
I'm
on the
just
kid.
saying, dog. I'm just
This dude
saying,
talking about I
dog.
spilled ketchup on my Colonel Mustard pants. True story about 5 minutes ago. You should have never told us that shit. I was like,
He's
word,
lying.
I'm about
He's
to get on
lying.
you about that all
He's
day.
a liar. He's a battle rapper. He's a
This
liar.
dude, I
Wow.
couldn't even make up some shit like that. Serena, please get a shot of those pants. Blat out. Did I lie?
But yeah, man. John, man. Let me jump into something real quick before we get into other battles going on. Before this, let's jump straight into Gnome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Reed Dollars. You said he's not a legend.
I said he's not a battle rap legend.
What?
So what is he then?
Whoa, I got something. Bruh.
He's a once was YouTube.
Damn.
Bruh, you said he's not a battle rap legend like he's a legend of another sort. Like, if he's a legend of anything, I think it's battle rap.
Underground YouTube legend.
Bruh, you gotta admit, though, he is one of, I think, a list of very few people that were making waves in that era of footage. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably like 10 dudes in his era that were like known across the world for battle rap.
But he didn't make his name off battling. He got his name off them freestyles. It was more his freestyles. Him rapping, period, in front of a camera with a beat on was entertaining. That's why
honestly,
we all watched it.
But honestly, back then, a lot of them Philly dudes, they was just spitting random verses anyway and calling it a battle.
I mean, that's what he was doing. It wasn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
So,
Ain't really,
so you wouldn't call him a battle legend, though?
Nah, like what battle did
Bronx-
he have?
Bronx
I feel your point.
Number one.
I do understand what he's
What battle
saying.
did he
I see
have,
both sides
you know
of
what
it.
I'm saying, have any kind of impact to battle rap today? None.
On one hand, I feel what you're saying, because it's not like...
Yeah, but that's just something we just watch. Looking him up. That's not nothing you really want to keep watching. You want to watch his freestyles. Where he got his most views at?
I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
It wasn't his battles. His battles, he battled niggas that was never seen beforehand and was never seen after. Trigger and...
I mean, people remember his lines in the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like...
From 3 different battles.
I see both sides.
Lines.
On one hand, he does not have the kind of resume where you could be like, oh, he had this classic with this other legend dude and this other, you know what I mean? It's not like that. But the counter argument is that he came from a time where it wasn't as much like that. And again, you got to admit, he was one of a handful of dudes in his era that was making waves on that level. You know what I'm saying?
I just said it's just free. He's not a battle rap legend. That's what we talking about. We talking about if he's a battle rap legend. I can't say he's a battle rap legend. He didn't.
But that's the thing. If people can claim Meek Mill is, you have to.
You
have to throw in. Meek Mill is a self-proclaimed battle legend, and I've heard people say it. If you could say Meek Mill is, then
I mean, real shit though.
He made it big. He went from this to this, so they gonna consider him a legend because I guess he's one of the first to do that from that era to make it that big. And like, he's not really a battle rap legend.
I can see your side of the argument, like Sonny said, but I do think Reed is a battle legend because I feel like there's a lot of niggas back then spitting random raps.
The bottom line, speaking of random raps, is he's in the category of whether or not you think that his writing and style will be updated to 2014, because at the end of the day, what people were saying back then was not as layered and not as intricate. A lot of things have been said since then that you can't get away with saying anymore. You know what I mean? Because they've been said a million times by now. So do you think that he, honestly, truly, do you think his shit is going to be on a 2014 level? Or do you think he's going to come out talking about just like, you know what I mean, like the same old kind of like...
He's going to do one of two things. He's either going to come in there and try to have bars, and that's going to take away from his whole performance, and he's never had bars. I'm talking, when I say bars, I mean like punchlines, that type of shit. He's never had that.
Yeah, he's a delivery and kind of presence-based type of dude.
So if he comes in there and tries to do that, that's when he gets booed. Now, if he comes in there and does the read everybody loves, he's going to get respected for the first round. But it's like, what the fuck can he talk about for 3 rounds?
You know,
this is 3 rounds, 3 minutes. He's never been in this format. This shit is not easy.
But he could have hard lines and hard bars with coming hard with his delivery too. Like he could do that. That's not an impossibility.
Your thing is that you don't deny that he could do good, but you're saying he can't do good in a 9-minute format.
He can't last. They gon', you know what I mean? They gonna give Reed that respect for that first round. But what the fuck can he do without? It's too much shit in battle rap to keep a crowd entertained now. You know what I mean? It's too much. There's too much shit niggas could do. As far as you could go from schemes to name flips back to this just to stretch the shit out. Like he's gonna go one way the whole fucking battle. And this is the URL crowd we talking about. Like he's gonna get booed. Like, you know what I mean, if he does that. But if he tries to have bars and he tries to make a difference, he's still gonna get booed.
As long as he sucks, you know the reason I don't think he'll get booed is because when Enes came back, battle Iron Solomon, and he clearly was just like ignoring the fact it was a battle and just rapping dope. Yeah. And niggas loved it to the point where when Enes got set up to battle DNA, they was like, I heard a lot of people saying, I hope Enes bring that same shit that he brought against Solomon to the smack stage because niggas will respect
in
it.
The crowds though, people don't count in the crowds. Like URL is not a friendly crowd. A lot of, you know what I mean, like Grind Time had the crowd where they were going to try to fuck with you. If you nice, they're going to try to fuck with you. They're going to see what, you know what I mean, what you're going to say. URL don't have that crowd. URL got the crowd like, if you got to say something hot right away for them to get in tune with you. Like, and if you don't, they'll fucking boo you.
I mean, I can see that. To me, it's a toss-up. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be honest, when Serious Jones came back and battled Clips, he was kind of on, he was saying some line like, I love, as a battle rapper, Serious Jones one of my favorite of all time.
I thought he was going to be better coming back.
Yeah, but when he came back, he was saying some shit and people were still, the crowd seemed like they was kind of lean with him. I can see them doing that with Reed.
But Serious Jones he's a real battle rapper. He's a battle rap legend. Like, he's been battling. He knows how to battle at the end of the day. He had bars. He had jokes. He was freestyling. He had schemes. He's been doing that. So I thought he was going to be better against Clips. You know what I mean? So he was, but Reed, like, anything he does will impress me. Like I know him for.
Well, I mean, I can see it, man. I tend to kind of like lean towards the older cats and want them to do good, but I mean, it don't always seem to work out that way. So like I told you, we had this conversation on Twitter. I just hope he does good and it ends up being a really good battle because the obvious bet is to go with you because you've been doing this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I honestly hope he do good too because it's like if I just all out kill him, they just gonna be like Reed wasn't rap. I'm not going. You know, I'm one of the most discredited battle rappers, so they gonna take that away from me quick. So I really want him to do good, so it could be a good battle.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I got a question for you, man. It seemed like you kind of got Reed hype with all the Twitter back and forth and stuff like that. I think a lot of times in battle rap, people say, oh, these battle niggas ain't real. They just be on Twitter making noise and this and that. These aren't real niggas. How do you feel about, like, going on Twitter and making a debacle, like, knowing that it's going to get you more views? You know what I'm saying? But at the same, do you think it like, goes against your integrity as a person to be on Twitter acting all crazy?
It's not even that. Like, when I really want to have my best battles, I try to get mad. So what I do is I try to piss this nigga off so he could piss me off.
Yeah.
So now we really got a real fucking battle. Like, now I don't give a fuck about you. I try to get into that mind state because when you got friendly battles, these friendly battles, I hate them. You know what I mean?
See, for me, that shit was never a factor because even if I'm friends with the dude, I know how important it is for my own situation, and I know how hungry I am regardless to further my situation.
Yeah.
So definitely if it's some like just like some bullshit, like you know you're just like fucking around like kicking it. But as far as like real battle rap footage and getting this shit up and like pushing your name forward, like even if I'm friends with the dude, like I'm just as hungry.
Yeah, but my whole thing is if we cool, I'm gonna show you I can out rap you. So I'm going in the battle to out rap you. Let alone if I'm mad at you, I'm gonna try to kill you. You know what I mean? So a lot of that, like, if you watch me and Cortez, I'm going in there, I'm going to show this nigga I'm out-rap this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that the one at A3C last year?
Yeah.
Kind of bodied that. Wait. Yeah. No, I'm thinking, I mean, y'all both did well in that one, but I'm thinking of the one right before y'all, bruh. That was oh my God.
Are you talking about Rich Dollars?
JC bodied your boy.
Yeah.
You know,
Rich Dollars gonna hate you, man.
Come on, bro.
He gonna hate you. He said something about Rich Dollars last time.
JC officially retired Rich Dollars.
In the headlock.
Stay talking about people gonna.
JC officially retired Rich Dollars.
I thought you were gonna say JC retired. I was
didn't
like,
he do some shit after that though? I know somebody booked him after that because I remember thinking to myself like,
nah, it's over. It's over. I like Rich Dollars too. As a person, he cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I fuck
that hat's seen better days though.
Oh, the Stanky Yankee.
Yeah, son.
I don't even. No comment. But John, man.
That's good.
Let's talk about something real quick. You were one of the few MCs to make a jump from like the grind time era to the smack era or the URL era and really make an impact in both groups. Like, how was that journey for you? Do you think it was difficult? Because I almost felt like a lot of people coming out the grind time background had almost like a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of other MCs didn't have when they were just coming from one background. Because you had to, I remember you went from battling Pastor to battling Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, how do you think that kind of helped you? You know what I'm saying, to get where you are today?
I mean, grind time made me take battle rap serious. So it's like, and I believe grind time was more versatile. Like grind time helped me get more versatile coming into smack, and I seen, you know what I mean. It showed me how to prepare and all that. So when I came into smack, I already knew what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. So it's like, was it hard? I mean, hell yeah, it was hard. But it's like I was focused. Like I actually planned the shit out, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, you think it was harder in the beginning than it is now? Kind of just making the adjustment and getting focused as opposed to like battling on the stage with all the bright lights on you?
I don't really know.
About the same?
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Basically. Because it's still the same thing. Like, I was at the bottom of grind time. And then, you know what I mean? Then that's when I got serious, that's when Smack noticed me. Then I went all the way back to Proving Grounds.
Yeah.
And then went, you know what I mean? Then went up to Summer Madness. So it's like it's the same thing. I did the same thing twice, basically. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
By the time I got to Smack, I had it in my head, I'm going to do the same way I did with grind time. I'm going to go in there, learn the ropes, and do what the fuck I got to do, man.
True. Yo, Sonny, man, I want to bring this up, and I don't know if you've seen it, but did you watch the UFF final battle?
Yeah.
I think I only watched like the first round.
Nah, we all watched it. We all watched it together at your crib.
Yo, I don't know. I haven't really talked to anybody about it, so I'm going to just throw this out there. I don't know if y'all feel completely opposite or you feel me 100% on this, but I thought Snow did not come off well in that shit, and I thought normally
I thought both of them was lackluster.
Trying to think. It was Ill Will, right?
Yeah, it was Ill Will, and it was crazy.
Yeah, he took like some. I think didn't he take some kind of like holier than thou kind of like.
Yeah, well, I mean, he went for the bread. If you ask me, he was kind of like, we on BT,
super going hard on the
white
white
dude.
thing, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna give you a quick history lesson and tell you why you're not supposed to be here and get this bread real quick. That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean?
Worked.
Yeah.
I mean, what you think, man? Like, do you think that approach was just fucked up and it was whack, or I mean, it got him the money, so whatever.
That approach was definitely beatable, in my opinion. It was definitely beatable.
Yeah.
But Snow, after you watch him so many times back to back to back, you see like it's the same thing every time with him. Snow is not one of them battle rappers that could just battle. I don't know, like 5 times a year, 6 times a year. I feel like Snow would be better like twice a year, because if you keep seeing him back to back, it's the same thing. I'll fuck your sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll fist her, your mother, like all that. He do that. Somebody said he's the white Arsenal. and it made me think like that's a okay
I'm not mad at
comparison.
that.
Yo,
It's a
it's
bummer.
just crazy
His
to
name
me
is kind of a bummer.
that out of all, you know what I'm saying, Smack got talent scouts.
You know that dude's
Wow.
named Snow. Sorry to cut you off. Not to mention this female rapper that's popping right now named Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Snow the product, yeah, she's dope.
She's dope.
But it's just crazy to me that, you know what I'm saying, out of all the dope white dudes, the Smack ran with Snow. Not saying that Snow isn't good, but I think there's if they wanted to go with the white novelty and put him on certain platforms and shit like that and be like, look at the white, there's a lot of crazy dudes I think they could have picked over Snow.
Yeah, Snow is just, he's just different. He's marketable. They seen him as marketable. He's a white dude, a white hippie, you know what I mean? And he got bars. So it's like...
I think normally he comes off dope, but I felt like in that performance it was like, understandably, because he had just gotten done winning the shit, right? It seemed like it was like his leftover type stuff, and it just didn't seem like this material was as strong at the end of the day.
No, but they had a lot of time between Ill Will and Snow.
Oh, they did have.
Yeah, they had like 2 weeks.
That's not that much time. I mean, I'm just saying, your brain can get fried after some shit like that, because he had to battle like 3 dudes to win it, right?
I mean, you're supposed to be a professional at this level, man. Like,
I mean,
you
versus
gotta
battle,
do it.
It's better than
back-to-back for 3
2 days. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm
I'll
saying,
give you that.
yeah.
It's a lot better than 2 days.
So
I feel you. I feel you.
So,
I mean, and then for 10 G's, like 10 G's, right?
Yeah.
If I had 2 weeks for 10 G's, I'd be focused.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I feel that.
I can't lie, though. For
Too
10
many
G's,
rounds.
I might have did the same approach Ill Will did for 10 G's. Like,
Hey,
like, yo,
I'm not mad
losing.
at, like,
And they niggas
again,
feel stupid if they pick Snow.
Yeah.
it's bread on the line. I'm not mad at anything, because, like, that's, you know what I mean? That's cake.
Yeah.
You gotta get that bread.
True.
Fuck with Ill Will, though.
Yo.
Yeah, no, I fuck with him heavy, because I hate, one thing that I love about Ill Will is that he goes against the grain of the modern shit that's popping with battle rap, bruh. And it's, I guess they call it, we talked about this the other day, scheming, right? Kind of like multis were at one point kind of a thing. I fucking hate it, because it takes away the characters and the personality, and it's all about these fucking stupid, cliche dime a dozen. Everybody has the same wordplay and the same style lines and shit.
Hate that
I
shit.
love a battle rap world where you have a Philly Swain that is like known for being super aggressive and like super authentic seeming, and then you have like a John the Don that's like super swaggy and like on his Don shit, and then you have like, you know what I mean, different characters and people have different styles and shit. I fucking hate how everybody does the quote unquote scheme and shit. And I don't know. I mean, is it clear what I mean when I'm saying
nah,
this
it's
style?
them Lennox Lewis
Like,
bars.
I think
Mad
they say
Reach.
that your boy Chilla Jones is kind of like one of the like, you know, dudes that people say
When
they're
they
taking it
stretch
from.
the words out,
It's kind of
and
like
make
his
it-
style that people run with. I'm not mad at him, because like if anything, like I'm showing him love because they say that other people are kind of emulating him. But personally, I think that the style, this kind of shit was first kind of a that's QP from the Suns kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I think he's
He
one of the
fathered
first
a
ones
lot
to
of
really
this
do this
Yeah,
shit.
he did.
broke
But
it
I
down.
love his shit. Like he does that same kind of writing, but his
It makes
fucking
sense.
like the way he
His
just like
cadence.
how smooth
He got a good
is,
performance with
his
it, too.
timing and swag
Yeah.
is incredible.
He's just a crackhead,
so I fuck
so
with
it's
him
over.
heavy.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But I long story short, I fucking love Ill Will because he has a style of his own, sounds different.
Yeah.
He's got his own character, his own kind of personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, speaking of this, how do you not get caught into the I got a round head defeat? Like, how do you not get caught?
John be doing
like,
that sometimes, bro. Don't
I
lie.
don't know. I
Come
never
on,
heard him
bro.
say
I could
defeat.
find lines with
I
John.
never heard him say defeat.
In the
You
30,
probably
30
had a
battle went-
defeat line, bro. You
in
never
the
had a
30,
defeat
30
line. You seem like a
battle, though, is
defeat
what I'm
type
telling
motherfucker.
you. In
What
a 30-30 battle. It was back in grind time I had a defeat.
Oh,
line.
there's a dude named 3030.
Well, I mean, maybe Brown.
He
Brown.
I give him credit for admitting. He could have just been like, nah, bro, because
That's
nobody's gonna
back
find
then.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
Well, I don't
really
think there's
had
no,
him
there's
back
no,
then.
there's no. Ever since he
He's like, I
battled
had
B
the first
Magic,
one.
I don't think John said no. You'll see hair with defeat in a round. He ain't say none of that.
No,
type
I don't
shit.
think by any means he's like one of the ones I think of when it comes to those lines. You know what I'm saying? So that is the absolute worst.
Well,
you know
what
what's
I
some
will-
other shit though?
Hmm?
This is kind of related, but it's on some music shit. And I think I tweeted about this earlier, bro. I saw a dude like today I heard a song and dude's like talking about like he's a lyrical giant or some shit, and I was like, yo, you're still writing lyrical in a song, my dude. Like then like saying it in general is whack. You know what I mean? But if you're like freestyling or something, it'd be whack. But I'd still be like, whatever, you know. But you write that and record it multiple times, comp it, mix it, master it, put it out for the public, and you're saying, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you making that shit sound mad horrible. Like there's mad steps into putting out.
Bruh, I wouldn't have tweeted about it if I didn't feel a certain type of way about it.
It depends on what you mean lyrical though. You could be lyrical in a song and. I think I know what you're talking about.
He said, I'm a lyrical, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a lyrical tyrant, and that's what I'm saying. Which is the funniest part about it, that shit to me is how much of an oxymoron it is and how ironic it is.
Yeah.
Because saying lyrical in your
like
16 makes you unlyrical, makes you a whack lyricist in the pure definition. You know what I mean? Like, to say that makes you fucking this.
Yo,
dog.
if we could write a guidebook for the shit that battle rappers and normal rappers should not say in the battle, what would have to be in it? Not saying the battle or a song.
Well, we already talked about defeat, and the new one is
hair.
Over here,
round is all right, depending on what you're talking about.
Round.
Yeah.
I think we talk about JFK lines are pretty played out. A lot of people reference.
No,
JFK.
Hitler. You can't say.
I don't think that's only when you're battling a Jewish dude. I don't see people don't randomly.
No. What I did say though,
except for about
I wrote a blog.
Jews. Wow. Like, I got you. You know, I take your Jews like Hitler.
No, but look, that's funny. It's funny you say that though, because I wrote a blog to like the 10 things you should never say in a battle rap. And I said you can't say anything about Adolf, Hitler, Jews. And I said John said the line to officially retire that, because the one he said against Hitman was actually hot.
Yeah, I remember. I think we talked about
his name is Holla. What was that? I'm taking Adolf if I find out what the Jews on Holocaust.
I'm letting Adolf if I find out what the Jews on Holocaust.
Yes.
Yeah, you got when you're writing something that's kind of been done, it's got to be like the hottest anybody's.
It got to have something to do with the person.
And it got to apply. Yeah, it got to apply.
Oh yeah.
If it applies, it gives you a little bit more points too.
Besides that, it's just no lyrical, spiritual, miracle, individual, deadly like toxic chemicals. I hate that shit. I hate all that shit. It's out of there. It's dead. Stop.
The reason I'm so passionate about that lyrical shit is because I cannot.
He said he's
fathom.
passionate.
I cannot fathom in my mind writing that and like feeling like that was okay.
True.
Past 94 or what? You know what I mean? Like, y'all might not feel as.
No, I feel you. I feel you. No, I'm not mad at it.
I was hurt.
I don't see.
I was
hurt right now.
I was hurt.
Yo, man, John.
Yo.
So what's the deal, man? I think, you know what I'm saying, like we know you, we see you, we done did a million trillion interviews, but you gotta explain your situation to the people, man. Are you signed to Little Bow Wow?
Yeah.
I don't know why that's funny, but I agree.
Because it's Little Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow?
I'm not signing no fucking Bow Wow.
I'm not mad at Bow Wow.
But like, what's the situation with that? Is that's your man? Like,
that's
like,
my
what?
nigga. That's my nigga.
So how like people like understand, like, explain to us the relationship between, like, you know what I'm saying, your brother Bow Wow, you, and how that all like materializes, how people see it now.
My brother and Bow is like business partners.
Okay.
So they go into everything together. You know what I mean? So that just, but we both, like, I knew Bow since 05. First it was just hoping and all that stupid shit. And then I don't know how the fuck that ended up happening.
Bart is your brother, right?
Yeah, it's my brother.
Word up.
So.
Well, that's what's up, man.
So, yeah, I mean, that's another thing, too. Being that you have, like, a celebrity attached to your name and coming into the battles, like, how do you avoid that? Because that could be used as, like, a crazy line against both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you kind of, like,
you know, that's one of the real
attached?
reasons why that crowd acted like that towards me against K-Shine. Because the nigga Bow had me on some slick Hollywood shit. Like, you know what I mean? And because when we first came in, you know what I mean, they cleared, it was a section in the back. It was Drime, right? You was there? Was it Drime?
Nah, I wasn't there. Niggas be thinking I'm at every battle. I've never been to a
it's
URL battle
It's the
before.
same place that where I battle Moneybags at.
Yeah, I think it's Drime.
Yeah. So they had the VIP section with the battle rappers, some fans in the back. Bow got them niggas to clear the whole shit out. And then we walk in there, and I'm in the back the whole time, and niggas looking at me like, who the fuck this nigga John think he is? He just battled Hitman. He in here acting like that. You know what I mean? So when I got to the stage, they already got their face screwed up at me. Like, I feel like that played the big part. Like, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have. Because usually when I go to events, I'm in the crowd. I'm fucking with fans and all that. That kind of get them to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Just because, oh, this nigga's official. So they first thought is not going to be the hate. But when you walk in there and act like you bigger than everybody just because you got off Summer Madness, like, you know what I mean? That's how they was looking at me. And they hated once they heard I was on that card anyway.
So you think that's the biggest thing that played into your performance against K-Shine?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's crazy. You never know. You never know what was going on until you ask somebody or they do a blog about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I actually feel like the material I have for K-Shine is some of the best material I ever wrote to this day. You know what I mean? And it's just... all that played into how I performed. I felt like everybody was against me, so it was like I had the whole I don't even want to rap type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even want to rap. I was still learning though. It was a bad decision to feel that way, but you know, I had that kind of attitude, so that played a part of my performance.
Well, that being said, what do you think like your 5 most challenging battles was?
Challenging?
5's a lot.
3.
It might be easier to think of 3.
Challenging. Well, I feel like Moneybags was a challenging battle.
That was a good-ass battle.
Yeah, I felt like going in, you know, he had the whole team Hami there.
That just had gotten done chasing down the homie Uno down the street.
Yeah, so I felt like they was all, you know what I mean?
He didn't run, though. He power walked, bro.
Word, I know, right?
I felt like everybody was going to be biased. Like, I felt like most of the people was going to be biased. And I'm like, you know what? And at the time, I felt like I was giving him a shot, so he was the underdog. You know what I mean? So it was just like, you know what, I gotta perform. Like, you know what I mean?
You know, that battle was the day, like as a rapper, I learned a lot about you. Because you got to think, I'm standing on the stage, and I think it was right before Sire had just battled Swain. You know what I mean? And Swain is not even from New York. Yeah. And Swain, he just caught the glow. He was like, everything he was doing was working. And all Sire could do was just laugh like, yeah, this nigga's crazy, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, if these niggas treat John like that, it might be over. But he fed off of it and like rose to it because Moneybags.
Nah, I think I battled before him though. I think
you battled before him?
I think so. I think I battled before him because
I
think going.
Well, I must have looked at Sire boy like, what? Damn, like good thing ain't happened to John.
Fuck that
It would have been crazy,
together, man. That was some bullshit.
Yeah,
that event.
Oh, you don't like? You don't like that because you lost the A class. Yo, Sonny,
some bullshit, bro.
Put Sonny on blast time, son.
Sonny, though.
So Sonny's like, yo, he destroyed No Can Do. You know what I'm saying? He one of the only people that ever just destroyed No Can Do like that. So he was, you know, I'm about to win this shit. I'm about to go on tour. You know what I'm saying? A class comes with the hibbity bibbity. You know what I'm saying?
Hit me with the hibbity bibbity,
and
son.
destroy Sonny. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, son. Fuck y'all. Fuck that shit.
Nah, but he played more into the crowd from what I saw. So he won. And Sonny came right up to me and he was like, yo, this is fuck shit, bro. This is bullshit. Yo, look at me in my eyes like, yo, this is your company. How you gonna let them do this?
Dog, and I'm that's like, true. That is the first time, I think the first and only time I straight up was like, yo, you better have those motherfuckers reverse that decision.
Yo, he said
bro.
that. I'm looking at him
I was like this. I was like, yo, we run this shit. Fuck that shit.
No, you too short to make.
Yo, obviously
like
looking bad. I'm glad we didn't do that because that'd have been some super fuck shit. But I was so salty and all. Let me tell a condensed version of the story. It was a tournament. What was on the line was going on tour with Immortal Tech. Would have been a fucking incredible look. I got A-Class in the second round. He hit me with the jokes. Got me in New York. I hit him with the motherfucking super like historical, you know, deep, like I'm gonna like talk about some real shit kind of, you know what I mean, bullshit. Nobody was feeling it.
Niggas
it was
don't
fucking
New York niggas.
Bruh, I was so
you hit him with the, and in 1963 when Godzilla first stepped his foot on the thing. And he was just like, yo, you mad short and white.
Yeah, you know pretty much, bruh. So they gave it to him. I was super fucking pissed. And then I remember the ride home through Manhattan traffic on like a Saturday night, sitting in the middle of the back seat of a 2-seater
This nigga
with
sat
like
in the
Sid
scene, you
Vicious
hear
and Nestle on either side of me. That's some fuck shit. What'd you say, bro?
I said you sat in the scene on a ride home. It was
Dog,
11:28
that was the
p.m.
longest ride of my life. Y'all know Manhattan traffic. It does not fucking move. You know what I mean?
And you just lost.
And I just lost the chance to go on tour and shit to A class. Come on,
Yo, that
son.
reminds me of a story time, right?
Yo, I was salty.
So I'm at this battle in Atlanta one time, right? And it's like I think it's called Armageddon. It might have been Armageddon. So you have Scotty P battling. He know exactly where I'm going with this. You got Scotty P battling Fireboy, right?
Yeah.
So Scotty P pulls the super duper upset move. You know what I'm saying? He's like
Sai was winning that battle until he did that stupid shit.
Yeah, remember that
Yo,
battle when
I
Shia...
voted for Shia
he
in
was
that
standing
battle.
right there in the middle.
I voted
You know
for
what I'm
Shia
saying?
in that
I voted
battle.
for Shia too. Me and you were the only ones who did.
He was winning
word.
until he did that stupid.
Oh,
called
the
out the
conceited
niggas.
shit.
Yeah, niggas thought he choked. But I'm going to tell you, the nigga Saya told me beforehand he was going to do that. And he'll tell you, like, I told that nigga, do not do that. I was like,
Bruh,
my nigga.
conceited
I said,
body
wait
him
till
in
after
3.
the battle. I said, wait till after the battle if you want to do that. Now I'm going to do it in the middle because if he don't say nothing, it look like I just cooked him. And
Saya is
you know
my
what
bro.
That.
You know what hurt it? Is because he said the shit, and then instead of being like, all right, back to the bars, he took a sip of his drink, and niggas was like, oh, he forgot his
Dog,
line.
the bottom line is that Saya's the homie,
feel
but
like he
what
can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But what Conceited said is
yeah.
legendary, and it bodied
I'm a million
Saya's
dude
entire
nigga,
battle. Bruh. That's a T-shirt, you know what I'm
That got him
saying?
on
That's a
Wildin' Out.
slogan. Dead
Cannon
ass.
seen
That's like
that,
the
like,
first
damn.
slogan in battle rap, bro.
I'm a million
right,
dude nigga.
I'm a
right
million
before
dude
DNA,
nigga, man.
get him the fuck out of here.
That's
you know?
crazy. But nah, the whole point of me telling this story was that after the battle, right, son, whoever, I don't know who the people with John and Shia was, they hit me with the same shit Sonny did. You need to reverse the decision. That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Shia looking at him, you're like, oh, baby, no, it's not his fault. You know what I'm
That's
saying? I'm like, yo,
hilarious.
but why do niggas always blame it on me?
Yo.
I voted for you.
Heavy is, heavy is the head. Nah,
Because you the CEO. You could change some shit, and you was editing the battles at the time.
Son, let me tell you some real shit. Speaking of
Coulda
champ,
did a lot.
yo,
Yeah,
I
nigga.
gotta draw the line somewhere, man. Niggas, I almost called somebody out, but I won't do that. But niggas be hitting me up like, yo, son, RapGrid says I lost 7 battles. I only had 12 battles. What's the deal? Why you trying to make it seem like I lost? I'm like, nigga, the fans vote. It says on the top of the thing, the fans vote. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah, you're right. Heavy is the head, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Buddy, nigga, doubt.
Yeah,
They
man.
got me losing a lot of battles on RapGrid.
Time out, man. What is your complaint, man?
I don't have a complaint. I know what it is. I'm cool
What battles
with it.
you lost on RapGrid?
I don't remember, but I remember when I did check, it was they had me losing a caustic. I really don't feel like I lost the caustic though. That's a bad.
I think that was an even battle. I don't think
It was
Yeah.
one.
I
Of,
think
it was
you
one
could-
of the
you could go
battles
either
where the
way.
black
I
people
think
was
it's
gonna
just
vote for you, and the
yeah,
white
I
people.
think
was gonna
you
vote
know
for
what
you.
it is with me though. With a lot of my battles, I feel like when I have battles and niggas expect me to destroy somebody, and then when I don't destroy them and it's a close
Of course,
battle,
it's an underdog
I
effect.
lost.
Of course,
You know what I
underdog
mean?
effect,
So it's
always.
It's corny.
Bruh, in a close battle, everybody is going to, the majority are going to sway to the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like you always in a situation where like niggas aren't just like, I'm a fan of John. Let me just root for him this time. It's like you always gotta do something. You always gotta work extra hard. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I mean, I feel like it helps. It helped me get better as quick as I did. I feel like for a moment in time, I was getting better and better with every battle because of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, because a lot of rappers get away with a bunch of bullshit that they don't give me no air to breathe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say not one whack bar. They wait for me to say a mediocre bar to go, oh.
Yo,
Like,
let
you
me
know
ask
what I
you
mean?
this, kind of in that same vein. Do you think is there any validity to the accusations of you repeating what other people say?
Hell no.
None at all.
None at all.
Because, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't, like, studied the footage of you versus all the
people
other
would
shit
think
and
it
all these kinds.
does because of how big it is. It's a trend to say now. If you go back, it started from when I was flipping people bars. They were saying I was stealing. It wasn't that I was taking shit.
Yeah,
They
no,
would
I
say
feel
was
you.
So
Totally
when I
different
stopped
thing.
flipping it, they tried to find anything. So now I'm under
Okay.
the scrutiny. So if I say a word somebody said, like the Adolf The Adolf line. It's been said before, but like, why nobody ain't sit there and accuse me of stealing that? Out of everything I said, why they didn't accuse me of stealing that? But if I say anything else, a word somebody used, even if I use it in a different reference or anything, just because it's me, he stole that. They quick to jump on that. Like,
did you ever see the Serious? Because it seemed like the Serious Jones thing with the multiple choice was what everybody was harping on. Did you ever see the Serious battle, or was it until after?
Nah, it wasn't until. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, just to be all the way honest. Like, I may have seen it before, but forgotten completely about it. Yeah. So when it got brought to my attention, and I was like, oh, I think I kind of do remember that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the time,
but it's not the same though.
Speaking of the multiple choice, though, my opinion on as far as that goes, you know what I'm saying? I know it got to a point where people were like, kind of being like, John, with the fucking multiple choice again, right? Yeah. Personally, I could be crazy. I think that it's kind of come full circle, and now you could almost like do this shit, and it's almost like ironic that it's like, yeah, fuck you, I'm still doing it. It's my shit. Eat a dick.
Right.
I don't know how you feel about it though, but I almost feel like it's talking too much.
Sonny, you might be talking too much.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Too much.
No, I'm crazy. You're gonna cut it? Like it's done,
man. If the D in the multiple choice was something about getting Serious Jones beat up again, then I think niggas would go crazy and never talk about it no more.
But it's corny though, because I feel like the multiple choice been used on me more times than I used it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it hits every time. You know what I'm saying? It hits every time.
It's funny.
Against me.
It's funny, bro.
I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying that just further proves my point. I do it. It's like only reason why I was doing it that much is because they was asking for it. Yo, you gonna bring the multiple choice back?
But you know what? You know what I always say?
And there was like one battle.
I'm literally asking for it, like as we speak. I'm like, yo, what's good? I think you can bring it back, man. What's up?
People still ask for it. Why everybody was saying they don't want to hear it?
But you know what I think? I think a lot of people do want to hear it, but I think it just take a certain type of person to get on YouTube and comment and like, I hate this dude.
It's like everybody's like, yo, fuck Justin Bieber. And then his video's got 100 million views. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga, that new Justin Bieber video is hard. The one with Chance the Rapper.
That line that Jaren had though was hard as fuck. In the
I ain't come up here to talk
shit.
about Justin Bieber, dog. I don't know what kind of fucking fans you
dog, he can sing. He can sing.
So what?
He can
I'm
sing.
not mad at Bieber.
Relate to him?
He does his thing, bro. Are you a Bieber hater?
No.
Okay.
You said that like it was a thing, like, oh, you're a Bieber.
I'm saying though, like it seems like that seems like one of those things. It's like Drake, bruh. It's like Drake. There's not a lot of people in between. It's either you're like, yeah, fucking Justin Bieber, fucking fuck that faggot, whoa, you know, or you're just like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Like he's doing his thing. He's nice. It is what it is.
He is doing his thing, but I'm not listening to no Justin.
I'm
Bieber.
not saying there's a big difference between listening to him and hating on him.
I seen the video on YouTube, man, and I said I like this Justin Bieber video.
Which video was that?
You had to watch it to like it. What made you want to watch it? You're a Justin
because
Bieber
Chance the Rapper
fan,
was
dog.
in it, and I was like, damn, Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, we
was
were
in it.
searching like Freshman or something, I think, and then he's
Come
on the
John,
Justin Bieber
man.
record.
Don't say Bieber if you ain't saying it twice. If you don't add Justin, you ain't saying it right, nigga. All right?
Wow.
But
shout out to the Biebs.
Yo, son, speaking of the fucking got you. Speaking of that, you know, Serious Jones got stabbed.
What?
He got stabbed. Yo, it's on Instagram right now. He was in the hospital a couple days ago.
Speaking of Justin Bieber, Serious Jones got stabbed.
I mean, speaking of the multiple choice
What are you
shit.
talking about?
Come on, Wody.
Speaking of the multiple choice, did he do it or something? Did he serious?
You don't even know what we was talking about?
Oh, you're saying like that would be one of the multiple choice things?
No, nigga. Yo, this nigga Sonny. Sonny.
I'm lost. My bad.
Yo,
bro.
listen, man.
My bad.
Serious Jones in Fight Club, he had a scheme where he said something about multiple choice, and he was like, A, this happened, B, this happened, and he went through the whole thing. So when John started doing the multiple choice, people were like, you stole that from Serious Jones from 18 years ago. Word. That's what we were talking about.
Oh,
come on, Sonny.
Bruh.
Money making Sonny. You fucking up. Well,
my bad. So,
you know what I mean?
So he just recently got stabbed.
Yeah, he was on Instagram and doing his little Instagram Serious Jones thing, and he's like, yo, niggas poke me. I'm in the hospital. I got a girl on the end of the bed. Niggas is good. So... You know what I mean? I just thought it was crazy. He got stabbed.
He's not a like a friendly dude, man.
Oh,
like,
word! I've been a fan of his. I've never met him in person though, but I fuck with him.
Like,
as far
he's
as
like
shit.
an asshole. He's really an asshole.
Word!
I seen that fight between him and Mav coming already. Like because,
word.
You know, like I don't know, like it's just.
So was there tension beforehand?
They battled. They battled in Fight Club.
Because I seen a couple blogs, and it'll be Math and Serious Jones, and Serious Jones will bring up how he beat Math, and Math will kind of get irritated, like, yo, shut the fuck up with that. Like, you did not beat me. Like, you know what I mean? Even with me and Math battled, when Serious Jones flipped the coin, and he was like, I killed this dude, and Math was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you know what happened when they battled in Fight Club, right?
What?
You don't even know. It's so ironic. So they're going. From what I heard, one of them, it was like a close battle, but in the last round, like Serious Jones cooked, and it was on Math. I think, and you know, Fight Club, they go to 99 overtimes and be cheating and shit. Right. So it might have been like a sudden death overtime or something like that. And niggas they was giving out like Fight Club towels in the crowd, and niggas threw a Fight Club towel on the pool table. And Math was like, "Yo, next nigga that throws a towel, I'm punching him." Nigga threw the towel, and either he hit him or they had an altercation, and they were like, "Nigga, you lost automatically. You caused the altercation." Serious Jones won. So that's why Math was he was probably waiting for the battle to happen to say it, you know what I mean? But he was kind of like, yo, you know what I mean? You ain't really win because I hit a nigga in the crowd.
Man, that's crazy.
That's probably what it is.
I seen that coming. Serious Jones is like a real dickhead. Like, he's like a real...
That's crazy. Word? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I feel like niggas act like I can't really gauge that shit because niggas be acting different towards me. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, all I know of him is what he be doing on Instagram and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, you was like, it seems like you don't like nobody. First the surf shit, then the fucking, not a serious.
Yo, I mean, I don't want to go deep into it. We're going to talk about the Hollow situation. Has that just been beat to death? Is that, you know?
You can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The Don.
Because, like, y'all are both cool-ass dudes.
The Diddy the Don hit the other
y'all,
Don.
But what?
He a cool dude. I don't know what the fuck was on his mind that day. I didn't know. I ain't see that coming. I ain't know we was beefing.
You know what? But this goes back to the Twitter shit, man. I think some niggas don't be like all hype trying to promote shit like you on Twitter, and they take it as like, yo, this nigga's talking crazy. This nigga, you know what I mean? Because I heard a couple people say that about you, like, yo, this nigga's trying to draw me in this Twitter shit. We don't do that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I just
get right into it. But it's like I don't cross a certain line though. You know what I mean? To get the threatening, I don't get the threat. Yeah. If I'm talking shit to you, it's about rapping. You know what I mean? I'm either telling you I'm better than you, or you not all that.
You didn't call nobody a bitch ass.
So they get mad. Yeah, I don't get into the whole you pussy this, and I don't get into that. But you know what I mean? Niggas they can't take what I say because a lot of times it be the fucking truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I'm trying to play him.
You the homie, Hollow's the homie. I don't know. I'm guessing it stemmed from Twitter, but I don't know. But thank you. You submitted the 99-minute full and detailed story to RapGrid. You know what I'm saying? We broke that. Yo, that's the most viewed joint on RapGrid's channel.
Word?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, right?
History, baby. History, baby.
So I guess, you know what I mean, to really sum this whole situation up, you know what I mean, how do you feel about Gnome, like the other battles on the Gnome card, and, you know, what's in the future for John John?
I think Gnome 4 card is crazy. You know, I got a couple random battles that I was like...
What are the random ones? I don't even know the card.
Was it the Big T and B Magic?
Big T, B Magic.
Why is that random? All URL does is take the same 20 dudes, shake them up, and just randomly match them up.
But that battle is not even like... They don't even have the same type of style to where I think
how
people
y'all saying that's random?
That.
Every battle they have would then be random. I'm just saying.
It's not every battle. Because that's a good-ass card, man.
I'm just saying. They literally take...
Cortez and T-Rex is not random. Verb
is there like a...
not random.
There's a story behind that.
There's a story behind it. That's
but you can't argue the fact that all of these battles, for the most part, the URL has done for the last like 3 years is like the same 30 guys shaking up. I literally.
It's like wrestling though. You can't say that about wrestling, like because they got the same guys.
No point of reference when it comes to wrestling. I don't know.
Yeah, it is like wrestling. But I mean, you know what? In order for URL to do that though, they would.
It's like true.
In order for URL to do that, they'd have to like. It's what they're doing now with bringing in the Proving Ground dudes and having the BET shit. Like that's how they're gonna replace that. Like what else would they have done? You know what I mean? Like I agree they do that a lot, but they wasn't bringing in no new talent.
I feel you.
I don't like random battles. Period.
So which one you said was random? Big T and B Magic.
Ill Will and DNA.
I want to see Ill Will and DNA. I can't lie.
I mean, they could be good. I'm not saying they're not going to be good battles. You know what I mean? All them niggas is talented. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, as far as the matchup, it's like, why do I need to see that?
Is you and
like,
Reed
why
not
does
random?
That battle, it was supposed to happen already, so that makes it not so random. Him
Wouldn't
coming
have been
back,
random
he
the
called
first
me.
time?
He called me out.
I can't lie,
Out of
man.
everybody, he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to
There's
battle
a
this
blog.
dude."
I just did a battle rap news interview exclusive. They clipped the footage. They found the footage.
I wonder why he picked you out of everybody.
We're gonna find out noon fall.
Word. That's what's up.
You know what I mean? That nigga gonna come up with 3
You
ex-girlfriends.
don't fuck his girl or anything.
Fucking pictures from 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? It's over for you, John. It's over.
We gonna see, man. If I lose that battle, that's gonna be the battle of the night.
I'm excited about
can't
that
see
one,
you.
honestly, because I'm curious about how he's gonna sound.
I don't want Reed to do bad, but I can't see you losing. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I think Reed could lose valiantly.
You and Reed, Gaddis and Hustle, B Magic, Big T, Cortez and T-Rex. Now, why is that one not random? What's the story behind that?
You know, them niggas been going at it for years. Them
They
niggas
just
be
they
talking
like
shit.
legitimately don't like each other, or they just think each
Yeah.
other's whack.
Think each other's whack.
Uh,
But it's supposed to been happen, I guess.
who do you think? Who do you fuck with more?
I mean, I fuck with Rex as a battle rapper more, but I'm actually real cool with Cortez. I'm real cool with Rex too. I'm real cool with Cortez, but I respect Cortez's game lately. He been on the run, on the streak or whatever. So I feel like that's going to be a closer fight than people think. You know what I mean? I think Cortez got a better chance of winning than people think. You know what I mean? So
What else is on that card?
Verb Goods.
Verb Goods.
I don't even.
I feel like Verb is on a different level as far as his writing goes, but Goods is super charismatic.
Verb seems like off his game every time he goes to New York, and I know Goods just
It's
feeds
just
off
what
the
he
New York
does.
crowd, so,
New York doesn't
yeah.
like what he does. So
Yeah.
it's like it's hard for them to like him. They don't like what he do. You on that big stage, you're doing too much. Verb takes crazy angles. Like I like
He
Verb's
takes risks.
angles.
I fuck with that.
He takes a lot
I like
of risks.
that.
You know what I mean? That's why I respect him. But he gotta understand New York don't like that shit. He go
gotta
up there
know
with
by
the
now.
ignorant shit and like, you know, I'm gonna come with the same shit that I'm gonna keep coming with until they like it. No, you gotta understand they do not like that shit. And you keep coming up there with that, you're gonna lose. And they love what Goods do.
Man, that's a
Yeah.
crazy situation. 'Cause
They
I
love
feel
what Goods
you.
do.
I feel you 100%. But like, I think that Verb's style is so much better than like what it would be if he dumbed it down to cater to that crowd. And I would be like, part of me would be like, man, like I feel you trying to get that crowd with you, but I just personally prefer what he does on like what he normally does.
But if
So much
you getting
more.
booed through it, you can't even follow what he's doing.
Yeah, I hate that crowd.
They make.
bruh.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
gotta
gonna
make
lie.
the
When
adjustment.
he battled Clips though, that was garbage. His material right there. Was
Yeah, I don't
garbage.
remember that one being a good look. That was bad.
garbage.
That's a
That was
bad
the
look.
worst Verb ever.
That was a
Ever.
bad look.
You know what I mean? Because I actually listen. I
No.
don't listen to the bulls. I listen to niggas' angles, where they coming from with it. You know what I mean? And
I remember
no
that was all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what
but I mean, at least he learned from that. But we got a couple minutes left, so to wrap this up, man. Like,
Yo, real
what's-
quick before you wrap, you know, obviously we're gonna
Yeah.
wrap it up with his situation. But you mentioned something earlier. What the fuck were you talking about? This is completely out of left field. It was like some funny ass shit that we didn't get to talk about.
Yo, son, son, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't
What's
do
the
that.
funniest thing that ever happened in the history of me and you knowing each other? You know.
Dog,
You talk about your girl?
Yo, dog, please tell that story, dog. This is the funniest shit
this better be
in
good.
Oh,
history. Please, please.
What story though? It's a
Son,
million with this.
the
bitch.
garage, son.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Come on, bro.
I can't.
Don't let the
Son.
people down. Don't let me down.
There's no
Come
way
on.
you could finagle it. That shit is too funny.
Yo, you're a funny nigga. Yo, I can't say that. You're gonna have me looking like some kind of fucking animal.
Yeah.
We'll tell Sonny that story behind the scenes.
Ah, man.
But John's the funniest nigga in history.
Well, if y'all want to know, I suggest hitting him up on social media. Maybe he'll.
Yeah,
I'll
you
tell you
bring
what's up.
that up. And you really trying to get me to talk about it on camera.
Sonny brought it
y'all,
up.
I'm dying
Sonny
over here,
brought it
bro.
up.
What the
I'm
fuck
killing
are
it.
y'all
I'm killing
talking
it.
about?
Yo, that's another story for another time, I guess.
All right,
You know what I mean?
So back to the business, I guess.
The future of John, just to wrap it up, like what's going on in the future?
Well,
And what's going on musically, bro? Let's talk about.
Yeah, I'm working
Please
on
tell
a
me
Once
about
Upon
some
a
music.
Dime EP. It's
called what?
Once Upon a Dime.
Okay.
It's actually 80% done. You know what I'm saying? I'm filming a documentary with it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of taking the whole approach with the Streets is Watching. Jay-Z, you seen that?
The DVD.
Yeah, the movie kind of.
Yeah, it's like a
with the
long ass video.
Yeah,
it's got
yeah.
like the videos, the songs, and like I know what you're
Yeah, I'm
talking
taking that, but I'm gonna make it a documentary because it's all gonna be real. You know what I mean? The songs I'm talking about is real. It's telling my story.
about. So it's gonna be the same format where it's like you'll break into a music video in the middle of like.
yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
dope.
because the EP is
That's
gonna have
what's up.
5 tracks on it, and you know what I mean.
That's
And-
super dope. That's
and after
throwback.
You know, after you listen to it and watch it, I want you to know me. You know what I mean? I had a conversation with my cousin. We said real music is if you can listen to somebody's album and feel like you know them after.
I want to be
Word.
cool with
You
them,
know what I
want
mean?
to kick it with
Yeah,
them,
like
because
because they being themselves. You know what I mean? And telling their story. So with my EP, Once Upon a Dime, you know, it's my story. It's me, how I grew up in a documentary. I'm gonna show the people, childhood friends. They're gonna tell the same stories I'm telling. You know what I mean? Then when you hear it on wax, you're gonna appreciate the music because you know it's real. You know what I mean? That's what I want to bring back, real music.
I dig that. So
With bars at the
when
same
is that,
time. It's fun.
when is that coming out? Like, what,
I'm filming that now. Actually, I'm filming that now. I wanna before the summer's over. I wanna have it out before the summer's over.
so like August maybe.
Yeah, latest my birthday, October 15th.
So do you have a plan as far as how you're going to get it out there? Do you have any kind of like PR behind it that it's going to like, get it out to the blogs? You just planning on like your own following?
Yeah,
Because
I
you
know,
have
I'm
like some
releasing
crazy
on-
numbers on Twitter. I know, right? You got like
Yeah.
20 or 30 or more. Like what are we talking about on Twitter?
Yeah,
for you?
29,300.
Damn,
But
that's
I'm
no joke.
gonna release the.
That's not a game.
Nah, I'm gonna release the shit on URL TV. And
He's
I
like
got
29,372.
the,
So,
this
I
is
mean-
50 World Stars.
Okay, so those,
everywhere. Black.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That'd be great
So,
looks. Great looks.
to wrap it up, anything you want to say to the people? One statement.
When is this dropping?
It's probably within the week.
Okay, known for. I need y'all to go get y'all tickets. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the camera.
No, you're good.
However you wanna
Just
do
do
it.
What
How
I
we
was
gonna do
known
it?
for, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. John the Dime, Reed Dollars. It's going to be a show, man. It's definitely going to be a show. Make sure you come in black if you coming. And let's get ready. History be made again.
Chip, RapGrid, John the Don, Sonny Bamboo,
Yes, sir.
Drect, Wavy. We out of here. Let's
Holler.
go.
Appreciate y'all.
Wavy.